Well, good morning, and thank you for all of you who braved it this cold, cold morning. But it is warming up. It was minus 18 when I woke up this morning, and when I drove here, it was minus 11. It's supposed to go up to minus 2 today. Let us celebrate the small miracles in life. So welcome. Welcome, my dear ones. My name is the Reverend Samaya Oakley, and my pronouns are she and hers. Whether this is your first time with us or you've been with us and part of the fabric of life of this community for years, know you are welcome here. And I'm so glad you're here this morning. Today is a time for gathering, noticing the sparks of hope and possibility around us, and entering into this season of waiting and anticipation together. So you are welcome, not just as guests, but a part of the life that we share, the joys that we celebrate, and the work that we do together. In this season of Advent, we are invited to notice the light, the presence, and the possibilities that exist all around us, in the land and in each other, and in ourselves. The original peoples of this land, the Niitsitapi, the Iowa Nakota, and the Tsuut'ina peoples, and the Otipemisiwak Métis government of Alberta Districts 5 and 6, have long understood the sacredness of this land and the responsibility that we carry as stewards on it. From their teachings, we learn patience, attentiveness, and relationality, listening deeply, noticing connections, and holding space for what is yet to come. This service invites us to practice those lessons. Just as the land holds memory and wisdom and life, so too does our community hold a space where waiting can be sacred preparation, intentional, with care, and can emerge even in uncertain times. Whether you are new or a long-term member as part of our congregation, your presence adds with this shared attention, this communal readiness, and collective hope. Advent reminds us that waiting is active, cultivating discernment, patience, and courage. So when the moment comes, we can act with care and generosity, honoring the land, the teachings of Indigenous communities, and one another. So as we gather in song, reflection, and shared silence, I invite you to notice the light within and around you, the sparks of joy and hope and anticipation. Your presence adds to the light that we share.
Our opening hymn is number 1024, Spirit Says Do. I invite you to rise in body and spirit as we sing together. You got to do when the Spirit says do. You got to do when the Spirit says do. When the Spirit says do, you got to do. Oh Lord, you got to do when the Spirit says do. 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 You got to sing when the Spirit says sing. You got to sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you got to sing. Oh Lord, you got to sing when the Spirit says sing. 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 You got to love when the Spirit says love. You got to love when the Spirit says love. When the Spirit says love, you got to love. Oh Lord, you got got to love when the Spirit says love. 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 You got to do when the Spirit says do. You got to do when the Spirit says do. When the Spirit says do, you got to do, oh Lord. You got to do when the Spirit says do. 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 Spirit says do.
Good morning. My name is Rob Weaver. My pronouns are he and him. And I feel honored to be your service reader this morning. I joined Calgary Unitarians about a dozen years ago because I was looking for a group of people with similar values to my own. Things like commitment to social justice, interest in community, tolerance of diverse views, within a group that didn't require beliefs in a particular dogma. This Sunday marks the first Sunday of Advent, a season of waiting, of preparation, of opening ourselves to what is yet to come. This morning we light two flames, our chalice and the first of our Advent candles. We begin with lighting our chalices to honor the waiting within us, the longing in our hearts, and the possibility yet unseen. May its flame remind us that waiting can be sacred, a time to prepare, to hope, and to open ourselves to what is coming. May we wait together with courage, patience, and love. And we also light our first Advent candle in the spirit of hope. As this season of sparkle and bright unfolds before us, the glimmering promises of hope lie like boxed jewels awaiting an adoring light. May we hold fast to hope's patient possibilities. May we lift them high that they might catch the light of our dreams and shine bright in our broken world. And may we instill hope's challenge in the hearts of our children. That they too will live it into meaning, pouring their lives as we do ours into making it real, for themselves, for each other, and for the world. May hope light the world this Christmas.
Good morning. How are you all this morning? Wonderful. It's so great to see you. I was just telling Reverend Samaya that I managed to remember to start my car this morning ahead of time so that I wouldn't have to scrape the ice off the front. Thank you very much. My name is Rachel Smith. I am the Director of Religious Education here at Calgary Unitarians. My pronouns are she, they. I wanted to take a little moment to tell you a little bit about something. There's this training that all the staff and volunteers take at Calgary Unitarians to work with the kids, and it's called Prevent It. It's put on by Little Warriors, And it's a wonderful training. I'm going to have posters up next week because what I'm thinking is that it's not just the staff and volunteers who make this community a welcoming, safe place for our children and youth. It's every single one of us. And so I am going to invite everyone to take that training. It's an online training. It only takes about 90 minutes. There's videos, some reading to do, and lickety-split, we are all on a bit more of the same page on how to work with our kids and how to keep this place warm and welcoming and inviting for everyone. And I will have a little secret surprise for anyone who completes it and brings me their certificate of completion. So put that in the back of your mind. I will have that poster up by next week. Additionally, I would like to invite everyone to put in their calendars for January 18th. I know that's very, very far in the future, but I wanted to give y'all a lot of time since we're coming into the holiday seasons. I am going to have a See You Read with the DRE. And what it is a book called How to Talk So Little Kids Will Listen. Because I don't know about you, that is something to figure out. It's like learning a whole new language. So put that on your calendar, a little save the date. Now, I would like to invite our kids and you to come to the front and have a little bit of time for all ages with me. Are there any kids who want to come to the front, or anyone who is young at heart? Come on down. I see a whole bunch of kids there. I'm going to put some seats out for y'all. Oh, I see one coming here. There's one. A blue one. There's one blue one for you. Blue one for you. Hey, there we go. I see. Is that, that creature on your shirt? That's not a Mewtwo, is it?
No.
No. What is that?
First three letters of Mewtwo.
Oh, just a Mew? Mew. All right. I'm getting schooled. Any other kids want to come down? I've got some seats, and I've got some monkeys for monkeys. A monkey for monkey. What about this one? What about a rhino? You want a monkey there, Ron? All right. So you don't need one. What do you got there? Hammerhead shark. Looking good. So I was thinking, we invite y'all to come up here every week, and we don't really talk about what we're doing. And some of us have a lot of energy in our bodies, and we need to move it around. So I thought maybe we could talk about where we put our energy when we come here. Does that look like a spot we put it?
Yes.
That's a bit wacky. So when we're sitting here, we're gathering to spend some time together. And we have these seats that are perfectly set up so that there's a nice soft spot. We're not having our butt right on the hardwood. Now we get a little bit of a soft seat, hey? One. And what we do with them is we think about a joy or a sorrow that we're putting in there, so we could say, oh, we're thinking about something. Well, that seems like everyone's really interested in this, so maybe we should make this part of it. Pardon? Could be. Turquoise? No? Oh, okay. All right, so everybody put one rock in. The onyx. And then we come and join us here. So it looks like we're feeling things in our body. So let's just sit here. What do we see up here? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are these? 6? 1, 2, 3. You see 6? 5. Now, do we know what these are? 6? Oh, a hanging thing up there. Yeah, good point. Good point. That's a projector. Way up there. Do you see that hanging up there? It's a projector. It's putting a picture on the back wall. These are actually little microphones. Yeah. What? And so, so what these are hanging here because do you know that sometimes we have a choir that comes and sings? And they don't all hold a microphone, right? No. So these are set up so that when they sing, their voices are picked up and projected all throughout the room so we can hear their beautiful voices really well. Now, what happens if we're throwing things around? I think we had an experience last week where we might remember what happened. It did. What happens if we are crashing around at home and we crash into our TV and it falls off of the TV stand? It explodes. What do you got?
I don't have a TV.
You don't have a TV? What about the microwave?
Oh, it would explode.
Do you have a microwave?
It will explode and light on fire and then you'll die.
I think these kids have been watching a few too many Michael Bay movies, but I hear ya.
Imagine you put a hot dog in the microwave. Put a fork in the microwave.
A fork in the microwave. Oh boy.
Mom,
Yeah?
here's what would happen if you put a hot dog in the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
The microwave would overheat and catch flame and go.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe we need to buy a microwave from the thrift store if we need those kinds of experiments. So I've been thinking, sometimes our bodies feel like they have so much energy in them, right? And it just wants to explode out of us. And then we're throwing things around and getting a bit wacky. And are there safe places? Are there good places where we can get wacky and move around where the microwave doesn't explode?
No.
There's nowhere the microwave won't explode? Yeah?
You could go to a science lab and blow up the lab.
You could. All right, it's getting a little too wacky here. Hey, Griff, we're going to come over here now.
Can I throw my airplane?
We're going to throw nothing. This actually is a no throwing space.
Give me my monkey gun.
If we want to throw things, where could we go? Outside? Excellent idea.
But it's too cold.
Oh, it's too cold for your paper airplane.
When it lands, snow is actually made out of water, so it don't melt my air.
Yeah, is there anywhere else that it would be okay to throw a paper airplane? Right here? I think here, this is a no throwing space. I wonder if we have another room Wickenden over there. That could be a good place to throw a paper airplane.
What about Canada here? Right here.
Not a throwing space. All right, so what I'm hearing is we have exhausted our ability to sit here and have a conversation this morning. So we're going to wrap it up and say thank you so much for everyone. So we're going to collect all of our friends. We're going to bring them back here, our monkeys and our rhinos. The hammerhead shark was yours. All right. Not in here. You can take it to Wickenden. Try it in Wickenden. All right. Thank you so much. So now I would like all of the children and youth that are here to join me as Christian is going to help the congregation sing us down for our program. All right.
Circles of love, dance all around you. Circles of love, peace and joy. Circles of love, dance all around you. Circles of love, peace and joy.
Our congregation is entirely self-governed by democratic process. One of the privileges of our free church tradition is that all of the financial support for our ministry comes from among ourselves. Generosity, then, is more than giving. It is a spiritual practice, one that nourishes both our hearts and the life of our community. This month, our For Others recipient is In From the Cold, which provides shelter, safety, and stability to families in Calgary facing homelessness or houselessness. Their work reminds us that care is a shared responsibility. Our gifts create space where families can rest, grow, and begin again. If you would like to direct your offering to For Others, please note that on the memo line of your envelope or in your e-transfer. First-time visitors, please let the basket pass you by. Your presence here is gift enough. After the basket has passed, you are invited to come forward to light a candle at one of the sconces along the sides, or to drop a petal into the communal water, which you're very familiar with by now, in honor of a joy or sorrow you carry in your heart. As the baskets are passed, you are invited to participate in the blessing of giving, receiving and offering the gifts of this congregation as together we cultivate hope, care, and possibility.
Veni, veni, Emmanuel, captivum solve Israel, qui gemit in exilio, privatus Dei filio, Gaude, Gaude, Emmanuel nascetur pro Dei Israel. Veni, o sapientia, quae hic disponis omnia, veni viam prudentiae, ut doceas et gloriae, Gaude, Gaude, Emmanuel nascetur pro Dei Israel. Veni, veni, audiens, solare nos adveniens, noctis de belle nebula, dirasque mortis tenebra, Gaude, Gaude, Emmanuel nascetur pro Dei Israel. Veni, veni, Rex gentium, veni, Redemptor omnium, ut salvos tuos famulos, peccatis tibi conscios, Gaude, Gaude, Emmanuel nascetur pro Dei Israel.
So each week we take time to recognize the joys and the sorrows among us. Today, as we gather in this season of anticipation, we hold them within the theme of our service: waiting, preparation, and the shared light that comes when we gather together. We begin by lighting a candle for our joys, the unpredictable, chaotic energy of children that are such a vital part of the health and vitality of our congregation. The fact that our lift has been fixed yet again to allow our member, and we've missed you, Ian. Thank you for coming today. We are delighted that you're with us. We light this candle for all of those moments that brighten our days, the laughter that surprises us, connections that warm our hearts, and the small wonders of shared love. I also want to lift up the work of the worship arts team yesterday as they spent an entire day dreaming about the next 3 months' services and planning together about what it means to hold worship in these tender times. And we also light a candle for our sorrows, for grief carried openly or quietly, for illness and loss, those tender places within us. We especially hold those who are awaiting surgery and are in pain or recovering from surgery or illness, and those learning to live with a new normal. In this season of anticipation, our sorrow reminds us that waiting can be hard and that care and compassion are essential to our community. And we light a candle for the wider world, for those experiencing loss and displacement. The recent devastating floods in Indonesia and Sri Lanka have claimed hundreds of lives and uprooted thousands. So this candle reminds us that even in waiting and anticipation, our attention, our care, and our compassion can extend outward. May these lights guide us as we move into our meditation, helping us to see with clarity, listen with openness, and remember that through shared attention and presence, our hearts and our world can be illuminated. So this is our time to be together, to breathe together. After a few moments of reflection, we'll enter 2 minutes of silence and come out of that silence with hymn number 184, Be Ye Lamps. Try saying that fast.
It will be my heart song.
Oh, it will be my heart song. That's right, my heart song. Let the words and the lyrics wash over you. So find a posture that is comfortable for you, alert, grounded. Feel your back against the chair. Let your shoulders soften. Your hands rest on your lap gently. If you can, allow your eyes to close or soften. And take a deep, slow breath in. And release it fully. Notice your body connecting to the earth. And feel the support beneath you, steady, reliable. Sense that you are held, not just by the floor, but by this space, by this community here, and by the unseen threads that connect us all. And bring your attention to the center of your chest, where hope and anticipation gather. And if you can, picture a gentle, glowing light there, soft, steady, alive. And with each inhale, feel it expand through your chest and body. And with each exhale, let it reach outward, touching your hands, your arms, and your shoulders, and the space around you. Imagine this light as a tiny flame of Advent, small yet still full of promise. And as you continue to breathe, expand your awareness outward and feel this light touching those near you, here in this room, and those near to you in your heart. And send that light out into the world. Our waiting is not empty. It is active and sacred. So return your focus to your breath, steady and calm, and rest in this presence, in this shared light of community, aware of the possibilities quietly emerging as we enter our time of silence.
Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Though I speak in the tongues of humans and of angels, but have not love, I am a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, path of love, the path of the heart, the path of emotions, relationships, dualism, taking you to the essence of love, taking you from loving to being love. It is the path of the heart. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you. I will never forget you. I will never forsake you.
Let's take a breath in. Wasn't that beautiful? You know, as children, our parents often have catchphrases. How many of you are in the are parents in the room, and you found you had catchphrases? Words that are repeated when children ask too many questions. What were some of them for you? I'm just curious. Look it up. What do you think? What's another one? Just because. For me, ask your mother. Not now. For me, it was 3 words that would just like piss me off. Wait and see. Mom, can we go to the movies? Wait and see. Dad, can we get a cat? Can we go to Grandma's house? Those words didn't mean just not yet. To my younger self, they landed like a soft thud in my chest. Everything I hoped for felt lifted out of my hands, placed somewhere far away and out of my control. Out of my control, that's important. My longings seemed unseen, unimportant, and waiting didn't feel like a choice. It felt like my whole world was paused while everybody else moved freely and made decisions for me. And even now those words echo. Waiting can feel like postponement, a barrier between us and what we need, stirring frustration, anxiety, and despair. Over the last year, many of us have felt this personally, not only in our own lives, but in the world around us. In Canada, debates about housing, healthcare, and climate action have grown sharper and more urgent. In Alberta, families are facing rising grocery bills and utility costs and housing costs, job uncertainty tied to shifts in the energy sector, and the impacts of the notwithstanding clause on our trans children and youth and families, not to mention cuts to AISH that have increased insecurity for those living with disparities. These pressures leave many feeling unsettled, wondering what the future holds. And yet I couldn't help but think that what if those same words, the ones that felt like a sentence to me, could become a doorway to something sacred? I have a book of meditations that is older than my daughter, and she's 33 right now. It's a very well-worn book. And this week, there was one of the meditations that came in that really resonated with me, and these words have been sitting with me all week long. And they are simply, as I enter sacred temple of inner knowing. I purify my being to prepare myself for the initiation that I have longed to find. I cleanse my mind and heart as I strip away whatever stands between my spirit and the source of all. I make myself ready, and I wait, and it will come to me. With these words, waiting is not a punishment or a pause. It's a sacred practice, a conscious readiness to receive what is coming. Waiting becomes active, not passive. It's not a passive way of attending to our inner lives, cleansing our hearts, opening our minds, making ourselves ready for spirit. Sometimes waiting places us in a quiet threshold, like seeds resting beneath the soil before they sprout. These moments invite us to pay attention, to notice the stirrings in our hearts, the subtle promptings that guide us, and the values that we hope to carry forward. Now, this is really hard for me. Waiting asks us to release control, to trust what is coming, and that it will arrive in its own time. Even amid fear and uncertainty, we can choose to wait with awareness, cultivating readiness, holding space for hope, for ourselves, and for the world that we share. And this is what makes Advent so resonant. It is a season of anticipation and patient attentiveness. Waiting in this sacred sense aligns us with what is emerging and with the light that we are called to carry. We're going to sing a hymn in a moment, Be Ye Lamps Unto Yourselves. This time we really are going to sing it. Reminds us of this practice. Just as a lamp gives light in the darkness, our own readiness and hope, cultivated in waiting, becomes a source of illumination for others. Rob is going to lead us in a reading, and then we're going to hear the hymn, and they both invite us to tend to that inner flame, even as we wait, and to carry it out into the world when the time is right.
Please join me in saying the words that are on the screen. No, they're not on the screen. The words, you don't need them. You don't need, it's short. It's we are waiting. So this is the season of anticipation, of expecting, of hoping, of wanting. This is the time of expecting the arrival of something or someone. We are waiting. This is the time of living in darkness, in the hues of unknowing, of being quiet, of reflecting on a year almost past, waiting for a new beginning, for a closing or an end. This is the time for digesting the lessons of days gone past, anticipating the future for which we are waiting. Waiting for a world which can know justice, waiting for a lasting peace. Waiting for a bridge to span the world, to span the divides which separate us. Waiting for a promise of, or a hope. For all of this, we are waiting.
ourselves, be our own confidence. Hold to the truth within yourselves as to the only lamp.
Both the poem and the reading carry us from reflection on personal waiting to a deeper awareness of waiting together, a practice that is not solitary but shared. As we move from the reflection sparked by Be Ye lamps, notice how the light shines brighter when shared. Each one of us holds a spark, and when those sparks come together, they illuminate a path forward. Our waiting and anticipation are communal, filled with possibility, a preparation for the joy and care and service that we bring into the world. Henri Nouwen writes, "To wait with openness and trust is an enormously radical attitude toward life." Waiting in this sense is not passive. It's an active attentiveness, a conscious letting go of control, and remember that's hard for me, so that we can be present to the signs and the guidance, and that invitation is all around us. Waiting transforms longing into awareness, creating space for clarity, insight, and action to arise naturally in harmony with the deeper currents of life. So I think back to a period in my own life during my divorce. I was suspended between the past and an uncertain future, unsure of what path I was called to take next. I have to tell you, it was uncomfortable, it was frustrating, and incredibly lonely. And yet, in that space, I learned to sit, to listen, and to trust that invitations would come. I used to say, put it in neon letters because I'm going to miss it. I'm human, right? In those times, I also learned to notice the small sparks of joy, the kind word from a friend, a quiet morning, a walk in the sunlight. And those were the moments that sustained me. And slowly, opportunities began to emerge where my gifts and my values aligned with the needs that were around me. And look where that got me. Into being with you, into community and engagement. And that was work that I could not have anticipated had I rushed it. So waiting is sacred. Waiting is active. Waiting allows us to discern with clarity, to hope without despair, to act with integrity when the time is right. And I do know that when we wait together as a congregation or a community, this becomes covenantal. We hold one another in patience and care, creating a shared space to hear the divine invitations and to respond faithfully. Waiting together is not idle delay. It is listening,
preparing, and nurturing together, cultivating readiness and hope in the shared soil of our communal life. And in this Advent season, this time of waiting, expectation, and joyful anticipation, we see that waiting itself can bring some small life into the world. Each small act helping to decorate our hall after the service for the season is one example. Or coming to carols and crafts on Saturday and bringing baking so that we can share that with the children who come in the morning or are here for the carol concert in the afternoon. All of those things become a spark of life,
a seed of joy that we plant in our community. Even as we wait, we participate in bringing joy and hope into the world, cultivating readiness, openness for what is coming. So I invite you to reflect. What are we waiting for together? How might sacred waiting allow us to hear the divine call individually and as a community, guiding our choices, our work, and our service to the world? It is this shared light, communal readiness, and joyful anticipation that we celebrate in singing our next hymn. And so as we rise to sing our hymn number 1051, let it remind us that we are not waiting alone. We are waiting together, attuned to the voice of the divine, calling us forward, carrying the light and the hope and love that will guide us into the next steps of our shared journey, into action, into joy, and into the possibilities that quietly merge all around us. So now, let us rise and sing.
For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. We are mothers of courage and fathers of time. We are daughters of dust and the sons of great vision. We're sisters of mercy and brothers of love. We are lovers of life, the builders of nations. We're seekers of truth and keepers of faith. We are makers of peace and the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. We are mothers of courage and fathers of time. We are daughters of dust and the sons of great visions. We're sisters of mercy and brothers of love. We are lovers of life and the builders of nations. We're seekers of truth and keepers of faith. We are makers of peace and the wisdom of ages. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the Spirit of God. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are.
As we go from this place, may we carry the light that we have shared here, the light of hope, of love, and of care. In this season of Advent, may our waiting be filled with attentive hearts, our anticipation alive with possibilities, and our hands ready to serve. Remember that each of us holds the power to be a blessing in the world, to offer hope where it is needed, to extend love where it is scarce, and to be a light for others, even in the small and quiet ways.
As we extinguish this chalice, we carry a spark of its light upon our hearts. Just as we lit it to honor waiting, longing, and the possibilities yet unseen, so now we take its warmth into the world. May it guide us to wait with patience, hope with courage, and act with intention, keeping alive the spirit of love and possibility in our lives and in our shared community. Let us take this light into the world, letting it shine in our actions, our words, and our care for one another. In doing so, may we bring the spirit of hope alive in our homes, in our city, and in the wider world, trusting that even the smallest spark can illuminate the darkest places and remind us that together we can nurture what is possible. Thank you for being with us this Sunday morning. Be sure to join us next week for a service that focuses on celebration with intention. We'll be exploring the question, what does it mean for us personally and as a community? But this week, please stay to help us deck the halls starting at noon. And next Sunday, please plan to stay for a general meeting. If you're joining us online, connect with others in the Coffee Zoom room. The link is in the chat. Before you do that, though, for those of us in person, let's wave to those attending online before they head off for their coffee meeting. As the postlude begins to play, you're invited to follow Reverend Samaya out the doors and gather in Wickenden for coffee or conversation, or you can simply sit and be as you enjoy the beautiful postlude that Christian has prepared for us.
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond a star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there waiting for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond a doubt my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet the shore, we'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again I'll go sailing.
Thank you. Thank you. A few shaky moments, but nothing serious.
For some inexplicable hiccup.
Well,
Encouraging you, Marcia.
yeah.
I gave you a card yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Now that's a card that I often give people for crafting corner.
Ah,
It doesn't mean that you have to attend crafting corner in order to have coffee with me.
I would like to attend crafting corner, but I don't have time.
It's fine. The main thing is it has my number on it. That was-
Yeah, I figured.
Yes, okay.
Crafting corner is fun though.
I'm sure. Well, is it Monday nights? Okay, when I don't have,
Hello.
when I don't have choir rehearsals on Monday nights, I may show up. Between concerts. No.
Monday.
Different. I have rehearsals, you know, so- Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah. Yes.
That piece of paper.
Yes, the one that was under there. To ask what that's about.
And the white.
Mm-hmm.
People put help me organize his grant. We've got his wedding with Kyle. Kyle came in. He was down the back. Well, no, they have 7 people on stage for like a closing song at the
Uh-huh.
celebration of life, and we want to.
Oh.
He like set up the whole thing, created the scene. I just deleted that scene, but like whatever. I knew that news you can save next one. But anyways, yeah, all sorts of like this is a really great board.